My name's MX Bell and I work on all these things, and I'm here to teach you how to make films in Unreal Engine. Welcome to Realtime Workflows. Okay, Spacewalker Production Diary for day 14. It's 2 weeks today since I had the idea. Yeah, 6:30, just after 6:30 AM, so I've been up for 3 hours to do this before I start the rest of my day. So I've got to walk the dog now and then do a day's work. But I just want to share what I've done following on from the last video where I got this kind of thing going. So I've augmented it now. So the sun comes up and I've added a HDR with some animation on it. So this is the whole 90-minute timeline. We see here that when the sun is down, I've kept just a little bit of light underneath the station. This is coming from this skylight. It's just a little bit, so it's not pitch black. As the sun comes up, the light you'll see starts to turn blue and gets more intense as we get through the thing, and so we end up getting some a good bit of glow, which it does look like when you're at the station. From the videos I've been watching, you get this kind of big glow to the whole thing. And then as it comes back down over this side, the whole thing kind of retreats back. So it's using infinite curves, my favorite thing, to do some oscillation here. As you can see, it oscillates up and down. Just to get it kind of out of the way again. And so yeah, that's pretty good. Added emissive lights to there, and added spotlights so that he can, as he's moving around here, you can see that as he moves around, we've got this light. I need to kind of hone it in slightly. Just looking at the reference videos, there's quite a bright spot in the middle. But I need it to do a little bit more. And that's it. It's checked in. That is me done for the day on this. We've got other stuff to do now. Day 17 here in the Spacewalker house. Thought I'd just do a quick update because I think I've missed a few things when I've been doing the updates, and I just wanted to kind of go through the list of things that I know I've been doing just to make sure that I've mentioned them. So this is a pretty good one. This is the opening shot. Oh, it's a version of the opening shot. Now we're here in sort of space. It's a night pass, so the sun is behind the Earth at the start. We can start to see some shapes blocking out the stars, and then we get a little bit more of a read on them. And then the sun comes up and passes over. There it goes, passes over the thing. So it's meant to be kind of a little bit abstract, and we sort of come down then over the station and then past the Canadarm, which is going to be very kind of key to everything. We come the whole width of the station, basically the whole length of it, I should say, the whole length of it. I think my astronaut's probably in here, he's going to be gone. He's just hanging out here, he needs to be disappeared. And we've got Mike's beautiful music playing here, that's the foot restraint there. There's the astronaut, he's going to be gone, he's not in it, because he's inside this airlock here, that's the airlock. And then we get to here and we get the sun coming up. Now it probably might even cheat that a little bit and delay it so it's further down, but that's where we're going to start. And then the next shot we would cut into the airlock and meet the astronaut. So that's one of the shots that I've done, and that one only sort of works when you're in this environment. Obviously because it needs the sunlight, and because I'm going to change the direction of this, I now need to rethink the camera altogether, because obviously that shot kind of works best because we end up facing the airlock and out over to the sun. So if we're not going to do that, if we want to face the sun, we're going to be facing this way, when the sun will be over there. And so maybe I just have to put it onto the opposite side of the station. I could probably do that. Maybe I move these things. It's not unachievable. I don't know, so I still need to play with it. It's one of those shots, there's quite a few of these shots that are just like, there's so many different ways to tackle them. And they're the ones that I'm most excited about, and also the ones that I want to keep myself kind of free to explore. Here's another one, in fact. So this is one I'm excited about as well. So I don't yet have a camera for this, but I'm going to shoot it from, there's a camera in it, but I'm going to shoot it roughly from here. So I'm pretty pleased with this. This is him getting ready to leave so this is all just, oh, that's broken, isn't it? Broken something there. That wasn't broken. before when I last looked at this shot. So I think we're going to do something like we'll follow him down here, you know. Still got some more animation to do, obviously. But then I just quite like the idea of follow him down here, and I want to kind of come down and sort of see his face as we come down and drop down here. So I'm just working on this. This is still, obviously there's a lot wrong with it. It's a live issue right now. But yeah, and it's pretty cool when you see him from the outside as well. The idea is, you know, he's kind of working his way out. And he's gonna, yeah, I've broken something in there. I don't know how that's happened. Now it might be that I mocap that anyway. That's an error. That's an LOD error on the human. But yeah, I think that maybe we'd end up coming like, you know, come down here, then, you know, get to this kind of place. Probably the sun would actually be over there. That might be, yeah, there. So that's cool. I'm enjoying that one, and I'm gonna do some animation of him. Translating is the word. They call it translating. When you translate above over here, and he's gonna come, I think basically come this way, so come under here and then over this way, because there's things to climb up here and kind of hold on, and then I think through here. It's be quite interesting, and ultimately gets us to get over here and up to where the arm is gonna be. Ultimately he's gonna get to here, and then the Canadarm takes him most of the rest of the way to about here, and then he has to make his own way over there. So that's that. What else did I do? Oh, I started to make some marketing image, because we're going to Cannes, and I might take something with me. I haven't worked it out yet. I haven't quite got there. But here's a so in theory, I should be able to take this and rotate it. So this is the astronaut's problem in the film, is he has a water in his helmet. And you don't want water in your helmet, I tell you now. So in theory, I was just playing with lighting effects on this, trying to figure out what the most dramatic version of it is. And here's the cool thing: I made versions of his helmet so I can fit cameras in. So you can see there where there's actually I could change the near clip plane to get even closer. To be fair. Near clip plane, there you go. So technically, if the camera was inside that helmet now, and I think maybe actually, I think it might need his eyes open, and I think it might be a better image if I have his eyes open in it. But yeah, so I need a better mesh for the water, but I think it's pretty cool. I think it's going to be good. You've got bits of floating water, which there wasn't really, you know, it's not really a thing, but it's just for dramatic effect. And I made this by doing a simulation in Maya, fluid simulation, and messing around with that for hours yesterday. And this is pretty cool as well. So it's got a fully refractive material. You see what it's doing to his nose here. You see the shapes. So that's cool as well. I changed the helmet. I've got several different versions of it, and I've changed it to basically be an alternate version. So there's ones that go, so this is the front, so straight on, do that, so it's correct on either side but stretched at the front. Let me change my focus distance, get that in focus. So we're going to have issues with Z sorting here, I think, but we'll see. So then it's on the left version, so a version that changes to be just extended on the left to get a camera in on the left hand side. So the idea is you would only ever see this side of it, you wouldn't see this, so it looks all right on that side. Same on the opposite side. That's front left actually, so that's front left. That's just straight left. So it's still correct at the front, and that's straight right. And of course, we can just turn them all off by hitting that, and it goes back to normal. Anyway, what am I waffling about? What else did I do? I fixed up some misaligned textures, which you might have spotted on a couple of videos. I think that's it. I think that's an update. Thank you for watching. This has been another Spacewalker Production Diary, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for your interest.